Hello friends! Good morning. Actually, I don't even know if it's morning anymore. It's 10. It's still morning. I've been loving vlogging recently, so we're just going with it. I just wanted to clarify this really quickly because you might be confused because I haven't actually posted the vlogs yet, but I have a bunch of vlogs that will be coming. The timeline is probably going to be really confusing because I think I'm just going to be posting them out of order, so I apologize, but it is what it is. So yeah, I have a ton that I'm working on editing right now that you will be seeing soon. This is just the first one that I decided to post. But today I'm doing something a little bit different, and this is something I've seen a couple of times and I loved the idea. Like, I've been obsessed with watching these videos, but that is a to-do list day. So I have a to-do list here and we're basically just going to be checking the things off of my to-do list together. I think that's a lot of fun. I don't know why it seems like such a basic thing, but it seems really fun and like kind of companionship, you know, for getting our to-do list done. So I'm gonna get mine done and you can get yours done as well. Now, I do normally like track all my to-do list and planner things in Notion, and I still am, like I still have my to-do list there, but I kind of just wanted to take like pen to paper and write some stuff down. The problem is this is like completely full. Like, it is totally full. I actually have 2 rows here, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to all of this today because I have one major thing that is going to be quite time consuming, and to the point where it's actually going to be in a separate video that you'll see either before or after this one. But the number one thing on my to-do list is to get my office tidy. I've been working this past week on really getting the house clean and into a shape where I don't feel like I'm trapped here, because that's kind of been the state that it's been in, and we're getting there. We're close, like we're definitely getting there, and I'm super excited about it. But one of the major rooms that I have been putting off and I need to do is the office. So that's a major thing that is going to be tackled today. And then I have some things that I have just been like completely procrastinating on that I need to get done. And basically, as I've been like walking around the house and thinking of things, I've just been putting it on this little list. So I doubt we'll get to everything, but let's go in with a positive mindset. Like, I am kind of prioritizing things. So one thing that I need to do for sure is practice my burlesque dances, because if you don't know, I take burlesque classes. I'm part of like this burlesque troupe. We have a show every May. It's a lot of fun. I started it last year and it was just an absolute blast. So I have class on Sunday and I didn't have any last Sunday. So it's been a couple of weeks since I have like done the dances, and I want to make sure that I'm going and, you know, I know everything and I am kind of refreshing my memory. So I definitely want to do that today. That will probably take like, I was thinking like 45 minutes to an hour, because we do have quite a few dances and I'd like to really be able to practice them. So I think that I can take 45 minutes to an hour out of my day to do that. You can also see kind of like some piles of stuff behind me. So I have a bunch of stuff around the house that basically needs to be brought to a different room, and a lot of it just needs to be brought downstairs. So I would like to bring all that stuff downstairs, because tomorrow I'm going to tackle the basement, which is going to be a challenge, but it's fine. We're gonna get through it. So that's definitely something I would like to do. I would also like to plan my week, because if I don't take the time to like sit down and plan my week ahead, then it's just chaos. So I would like to definitely take some time either today or tomorrow to do that. I'm leaving for a month actually, or around a month. It's like 3 weeks for California. So I want to kind of like pre-cook some stuff for when I get back, and also for my boyfriend while I'm away. I don't have to, like he didn't ask me to. He is more than capable, but he works 12-hour shifts and it's just, I don't mind doing it. So I'm going to kind of come up with my little cooking plans, figure out what recipes I'm making, and make a grocery list. So then tomorrow I will probably go and do those groceries. I have to edit and post a podcast today. So that's not going to be a very long edit because it's super quick, but I am going to probably prioritize that one because I want to get it done this morning. I actually already have one thing that I can check off of here. So I had to go to the grocery store and I went first thing in the morning when they opened, and usually I wouldn't do that, but I needed oat milk for my coffee, so it was like a dire situation. So I went right when they opened and got that. So that's all done. I also have some returns that I need to pack up. Those I've been waiting to do for a very long time, and way too long. So I definitely want to try and get that today, but it's definitely one of those things that I procrastinate on a lot. And I also have some mail to open. I'm super bad with opening mail as well, so it's just been all sitting in this one basket, and I really need to open that today. And then I need to take out the garbage and recycling, because the recycling especially has been piling up there. I need to import and sort the footage that I have on here, because I've just been kind of like filming some clips and haven't been organizing them, so that's going to be kind of more time consuming than it really needs to be. And the last thing that I have on here is to set up my laptop, because I got a new laptop recently. My old one died. It was like 7 years old, I believe, and it just completely crapped out on me. Poor timing for it, but I need to finish setting this up and like putting all of my programs and everything on there. So that's not necessarily something that like has to be done today, but it would be nice if I could get to it. So I definitely have a hefty to-do list, and it's already 10, and I want to make sure that I'm not putting off the difficult things. But I think that starting with the podcast first and then moving on to starting with the office is going to be the best plan of attack. And then as a break, I will do those kind of other things that are on the list. So yeah, I'm going to drink my coffee. I'm gonna head upstairs to edit my podcast. Actually, I might try and do it here. I don't know if I have all the files that I need, but I'm going to have to figure that out too, actually. I need to figure out what files I need on my laptop for when I'm away. So yeah, this did kind of start off as a today to-do list, but now it's just kind of been a catch-all of like things that I'm thinking of that need to get done, which is fine. Like that works. I did just take off this one so that I can just kind of write on the notepad and tackle those things as I think of them. Let's get to it. Let's get started with this to-do list and edit my podcast. So one thing is knocked off the to-do list. I got my podcast edited and uploaded, and it really did not take very long at all. I don't know why I put it off for so long yesterday, but then my parents called me, so I FaceTimed with them for a little bit. And before I go upstairs to take care of the office, or at least get started on that, because I know I'm going to need breaks, I'm going to go in this basket of mail and start opening it, because I think that this is probably going to lead me to have a lot more to-dos to add to my list. So I should probably just at least start taking care of it now, because it is making me a little anxious that I have things that I just have not bothered opening. I've put that off for weeks, but it literally took 2 seconds. I should also just take the tag off of here, but for some reason with baskets, I'm like unsure if I'm gonna keep them, and then I keep the tags on for a very long time. But as suspected, I do have some things that I need to pay. So now I added pay bills to my never-ending to-do list. I'm veering off to-do list right now just to run an errand for the office cleanup. I might fall a little bit behind, but we're gonna try and do this quickly. I do tend to get sidetracked, but we're gonna try and not do that. Let's check in on my to-do list. It seems like I haven't left this spot, but I have. I was just filming a separate video for it, but I've been working on cleaning the office, and holy crap, has that been taking longer than expected, because I kind of fell into like a hyperfixation task of trying to find a place for my self-help books, and I still like didn't really figure it out. It's kind of ironic, to be honest, but yeah, I really just kind of fell right down that rabbit hole and was gone for a while. So to be honest, I have not done very much on my to-do list, which is super unfortunate, because I have quite a few things left on here, but I have been working on like the main task that I had. I'm just kind of totally drained now, so I'm going to take a break. It's 3:30 now, so I feel good about taking a break since I have been doing quite a bit. I think the rest of these things I can get to, at least like I can get to some of them later, but I don't want to try and figure out what I'm going to get to and what is going to move to another day right now. I just kind of want to sit here and play Pokemon, so that's what I'm gonna do. So it's a little bit later. I took some time to relax a little bit, and then I had dinner. I just had some leftover soup and a grilled cheese, and now I am trying to decide what my next move is, because I'm definitely not getting my entire to-do list done, so I'm trying to decide what I want to prioritize. For sure, I want to prioritize the office, but I have a live show tonight for Patreon, so I was going to to save like the rest of the office for then. So that being said, I think now I might take time to practice my burlesque dances. I had mentioned at the beginning of this video, like usually I tell you guys everything, so it's kind of weird that I hadn't told you this, and I talked about it in a vlog, but I can't remember if I ever ended up finishing that vlog. So yeah, basically I have class on Sunday and I need to kind of refresh myself on them. So it's a little bit of physical activity for the day too. So I am going to get going on that and I will update you guys when that's done. I'm not going to show you like my dancing and everything because I don't know, it just feels weird. I don't want to show you, okay? Okay, so a little to-do list update. I don't have the camera on a tripod right now, so I'm just gonna lean over. But I can mark off one more thing. That's so sad. I did just do my burlesque practice, so that's all done. I still have so much more on this list that I have not gotten the chance to mark off yet. So what do I want to do now while I have some time? I have a live show at 8. It's currently about 6, so I don't know what the plan is. I know that I want to have a bath tonight, or maybe tomorrow, but probably tonight. So maybe I will go and have a bath before my live show. Then I'm gonna have wet hair for the live show, but like, I don't really care all that much. But I wanted to like do a face mask because my skin has been breaking out so much recently. Like, I know it's not very much, but for me it is because I've never really had acne or anything. I don't know if it's stress or just from like being sick, but like all around my nose area, it's breaking out so much and it's very frustrating. So I wanted to do like a little, you know, nice, face mask moment, but obviously that won't take too long. Like, maybe I should do the things that are going to be quick. Maybe I should actually bring everything downstairs, which is not going to be quick and it is going to make me more sweaty than I am. I feel like that is going to be a good plan because then I'm more likely tomorrow to actually like tackle the downstairs cleaning. I don't want to do it, but I am going to do it. Yeah. Let's do it. I'm checking in from a different location, kind of. But I am pretty much done with the office. I built a little book cart for all my self-help books and I actually think it looks really cute. Is it the most stable thing in the world? That's another story, but it does the job, okay? But I think that I can check shelf books off of this list because I did shelve them. I still need to go through and like color organize, but like I said, I'm gonna do that in the live show. I think I said that in this vlog, but I'm filming this one and the office cleanup simultaneously, so it's getting kind of confusing. But I really have not done much else on here. Bring stuff downstairs. I think I'm gonna check it off. I have a couple more things, but they have to do with the office, so I will do that when I'm done with the office, and then everything will be downstairs and ready to go for tomorrow's project or Monday's project. I haven't decided which day I'm going to do things. I have not yet packed my returns, which I really need to do, but I can't bring them tomorrow anyway, so technically I could do that tomorrow. And because the office was such a big job today, I think that I can do that tomorrow. So I'm gonna move that to tomorrow. I think that's fine. I think I'm gonna wait to pay the bills tomorrow because I want to wait until like my desk is available, and right now it's just covered in stuff because I need to reshelve the book. So all the stuff that's normally on my shelves is on my desk, so I'm waiting for that. So that can wait until tomorrow. Getting all the stuff on my laptop, that's not going to be a today thing. Importing and sorting the footage could be a today thing, but do I really, like, that's the thing. Right now I'm like, I don't want to do anything today, so what if I just left all of it for tomorrow? But I know I would definitely regret that since the basement is also going to be a really big project. But I think what I need to do is actually sit down and work on my weekly planning. That's on this list, and I think that will give me a better like idea of what kind of time I have to play with. I do really want to take a bath, but I feel like I should probably wait until I have my live show because I'm going to be sweating doing that anyways because I'm going to be moving books again. But I do really want to have a bath. Can I wait until 8? That's like an hour and a half. It's not that long, but it feels really long. I'm feeling kind of yucky, but then I know I'm going to get sweaty again. I guess I'm going to go have a bath. I'm just about to hop in the bath, so yes, I am naked, just whatever. But I was showing like an aesthetic shot of me turning on the bath water, and then I was like, oh right, I have the little skip hop whale thing over my faucet. I don't have kids, don't plan on having kids, don't want kids, but my sister has a baby and had that and it didn't fit over her faucet, so she gave it to me, and I just really love whales, so I love it. So yeah, I'm gonna go have my bath now. specifically on the to-do list, but the kitchen is clearly needing a tidy. It is really messy. Yeah. It's just when I'm cleaning like other areas of the house, I find it hard to keep up with the like daily things when I'm doing a deep clean elsewhere. So I am going to get to cleaning this up. I have a loofah on here. Like, what is even happening? I know what's happening. It's because I had it in the basket to go upstairs, but Archer goes after it. That's why I had to get a new one in the first place, because he destroyed the old one and he already started getting at this one. Hasn't even made it to the bathroom yet. So the kitchen is tidy. It definitely needs like a good wiping down and everything, but that is a project for another day. I have 45 minutes until my live show, so I'm going to take that time to kind of regroup on my to-do list and do a little bit of planning for the rest of the week, because clearly I'm not getting everything done, and that's fine. Like, I know that I was focusing on the main thing that I wanted to get done today, and I'm pretty much done with that one. Like, I'm really close to being done, so I still feel good about that. But I do want to make a plan for the rest of the tasks. Like, I feel like I might feel a little bit guilty because I said like complete my to-do list with me and then I didn't. But that's realistic, right? Like, the to-do list is honestly never gonna be done. That's just life is a never-ending to-do list. But that's why we make it fun by making videos like this. It makes it more enjoyable for me. I did absolutely just lay on the couch and do nothing for like an hour. Yeah. So it's about time for my live show. I'm really tired now though. Like, I think just sitting there and relaxing was kind of a mistake, but it's fine. I'm going to go upstairs and get ready for the live show. It's just gonna be like a casual, hello dishwasher, so loud. It's just gonna be a casual, like, kind of tidying with me sort of thing. So it's whatever. I don't really need to get all that ready. I'm so tired though. It's fine. Okay, so it's just about bedtime. So I think it's time that we recap on the day. It's 9:30. I finished my live show and it was a lot of fun. Definitely didn't get everything on my to-do list today done though, which is fine. Like, it's all good. I didn't get the office fully done. I was working on like shifting the books over and I'm almost done, but I was just sitting there like after I had finished the live show and I just felt so drained and exhausted. So I was like, okay, I think this is a sign that I need to just do this tomorrow. Like, it's not a task for today. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know? Like, it's totally fine that I need to finish it off tomorrow. So I just need to make my plan. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do, because I definitely didn't sit there and do my like weekly planning like I was supposed to. You just took so long to sit in that spot. If you had only seen all the effort that went into making that the perfect comfy spot. Is it good, Charlie? Charlie? Hi. So confused. Archer has so much energy right now. I don't know where it's coming from, but that's not working for me. Notion isn't opening for some reason, so that's fun. That's literally not working for me. I did practice burlesque, so we can check that off. I did not pack my returns, but I did like reschedule that, so that's good. I did not finish my office tidy, but I feel like I made really good progress on it. Like, I'm almost done, so I'm gonna give that a check mark because it was something that I worked on. Paying the bills, that's gonna move to tomorrow. Shelving books, I already checked that off on like my physical to-do list, as well as bring things downstairs. Finished with the office. I wanted to kind of brainstorm for some videos. I didn't get to do that. I did film this vlog today, so that's good. I also filmed the office cleanup, but that's obviously going to finish tomorrow. Yeah, not like, I have a decent amount of things left, my best, but I know that like I have a little daily quote every day, and today is do your best and know that doing your best will mean different things on different days. And I feel like I genuinely did do my best today. Like, I really focused on I didn't notice the incest that was happening behind me while it was happening, literally until I was editing. I'm so sorry. Getting things done on being productive and getting to things that I had put off for a really long time as well. So I still feel very, very good about that. But yeah, I definitely am needing like a good night's sleep. And then tomorrow we will do take 2 of my to-do list. I am going to sit here though and kind of figure out my to-do list for tomorrow ahead of that. But I am going to end this video here, but I'm planning on filming tomorrow as well because I really enjoyed doing this little to-do list day. So if you guys like them as well, please definitely let me know. I had so much fun with doing it. The dogs are fine. He just coughs sometimes, but I swear he's good. But now I'm just gonna sit here and watch something mindless on TV. I don't really know what yet. I might just throw on some YouTube videos and call it a day. But get a rough plan for tomorrow first. Hello everyone and happy Sunday. We are going to be completing my to-do list today, part 2. It's already 10 actually. I have not been very productive this morning. I did just like FaceTime with my family a bunch, so that's kind of like a to-do that I don't really mark on the to-do list. I really should, so then I can like get that dopamine hit when I check things off. But I do have everything else like planned out on my to-do list, and it's like, you know, it's a fair amount, but we've had worse. So I have a couple of things that are kind of carryover from yesterday, like paying the bills is definitely a carryover from yesterday. But I would say that my number 1 priority, which is carryover from yesterday, is finishing tidying the office. So I definitely want to finish with that because I'm really close to being done. I just kind of burnt out at the end of the day yesterday, and I should be able to get it done this morning. I would like to get that done by lunch. And then my next order of business is going to be to start with downstairs. Downstairs is going to be another task. I know it's going to be a lot, so I don't really plan on finishing it today, but if I can at least get it started, I will feel good about that. I did want to wash the sheets today, but I think that's actually going to be something that I'm going to go ahead and move to tomorrow because my boyfriend's on midnight, so he's actually sleeping right now. So obviously I can't go and wash the sheets. I mean, I could, it would just be kind of a rude thing to do. And I also want to make sure like my other 2 top priority tasks for the day, other than finishing with the office and getting started with downstairs, is to pack my returns. I have a bunch of returns that need to be sent, so I need to get them packed so then I can bring them to the post office tomorrow without issue. And then the other thing is my weekly planning. I want to make sure that I'm taking some time today, and that's probably going to be what I start with right now actually, is just sitting here kind of putting on like something fun to watch and setting aside like an hour to plan. It might not even take the whole hour. I think I might actually time to see how long it takes, but I did kind of already start, so it shouldn't take the whole hour. But I really need to make sure that I'm setting aside that time, which for some reason it's one of those tasks that I procrastinate on, even though like I genuinely enjoy doing it and I know it's going to make me feel better. For some reason I just put it off continually, and I'm trying to get better about that. So I think that's what I'm going to start off with, and that might actually end up like adding some more to my to-do list for the day today, but we'll see. I also, in addition to like doing downstairs, I have the bathroom on here. I have to finish washing some towels, and I also wanted to tidy up my car and the garage. I have some things in the garage that are on like my boyfriend's workspace, and they need to either go in my car or go somewhere else, so I really need to take care of those. But I'm feeling good so far today. I'm feeling ready to go, working on my coffee and finishing that. And I think once I finish that, I will feel definitely really good. But we're going to start off with my weekly planning, because I think that is going to set me off on the right foot and make me feel like just really centered, calm, and organized, and like I have a handle on everything. gotten on my to-do list? The answer is not very. I once again got sidetracked by trying to find stuff to make my desk nice. I'm filming a separate video for my whole office cleanup, and my next step was the desk. And the desk is something that's been bugging me for a while because I just feel like it has been messy and cluttered, and it's basically since I've gotten the second monitor for work, I have not been able to figure out like how I want to set it up. So I'm done now, and I still don't really like it, to be entirely honest. Like, I don't know what's missing, what I'm wanting from here, but it, you know, it is what it is. I think I just need like kind of little knickknack decor things for it, and then that will bring it together, but that's going to be like a process of finding things. For now, I don't know, it is what it is. I ended up going to like 4 different stores, so I left at 11:30 in the morning, and then I ended up getting back at 2, and it is now 3. What a successful day. And technically I can't even mark anything off of my to-do list because I still have like a couple of things that are hanging around here that I need to bring downstairs, and I'm feeling really lazy and don't want to do that. So, but then I could mark something off of my to-do list. So like, really, I should just do it. I don't really know what I want to do. I keep starting sentences and then not finishing them. So I'm gonna go and figure that out. I'm getting deja vu. It feels like we were here just yesterday, and that's because we were in this exact position with me telling you I did not complete my to-do list. So I think this is kind of like an opportunity to reflect a little bit. Why haven't I been able to complete it, right? I feel like I was giving myself a reasonable number of things to do, but I think this is kind of a perfect example of time blindness, which is something, I don't know if other people experience it, but I know that it's something with ADHD that I experience and I struggle with a lot. And it's something that I still haven't really cracked because I'm kind of afraid to time the tasks that I do frequently, because I'm afraid that if I know how long they're gonna take, I just won't do them, if that makes any sense. And the things that I've been doing in these past, I think I'm just gonna make it one vlog, to be honest, because I was sorting through the footage earlier, which was on my to-do list, so that's good. But I think that it just makes sense to have it as one vlog. But where was I going with that? I lost my train of thought. Oh. The things that I've been doing the past couple of days have been really big things. They've been things that I've been putting off for a long time. So they're things that take a long time because they're tasks that like I was kind of putting as basically one task, but there are so many different parts to it and so many different subtasks, and I just wasn't tracking those. And I'm not saying that like I should have, but it made it seem like my to-do list was kind of deceiving, where it seemed like I didn't have a lot on it, but there were actually so many things that I needed to do. Like, for example, with the office, I did actually break that one down into 2 tasks, and one of them was shelving the books, and then the rest was just tidying the office. But how many parts are there like to the office? There was tidying the floor, putting the books away, reorganizing the books, like tidying my desk drawers, tidying the desk shelves. There are just so many different facets to that's a task that is going to take a long time because it's basically like 10 tasks in one. And I feel like the guest room was even worse. So I don't really feel badly for not having finished my to-do list. It's just because this trip was kind of like unexpected that I'm taking later this week. So now I kind of have more of a crunch timeline that I'm working with. So when I'm not able to complete everything that I'm needing to complete before leaving, that does kind of stress me out a bit. So it is now basically Sunday night, and I actually have tomorrow off from work before I go back on Tuesday. And I know that Tuesday is going to be so busy because I'm going to have a ton to catch up on. So Tuesday, Wednesday are just going to be, there's going to be a lot happening. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, lots happening because on Thursday I'm leaving. So Tuesday, Wednesday are my last days here to kind of like sort everything out before I'm gone for a month. And then Thursday I'm going to be like buying Wi-Fi and working from the plane. So like there's gonna be a lot happening, right? So tomorrow kind of feels like my last day. It feels like my last day to really get anything done. And what I'm going to do before going to bed is kind of prioritize and sit here and be like, okay, what are the things that I really need to do? I know that I want the house to be clean before I leave. I don't want to leave my boyfriend like in my mess. I don't want to come home to a mess because then it's just going to perpetuate the situation. But today my goal was to like finish tidying the office, but it also was to start with downstairs because the basement is another really big task. But I don't know that I'm going to be able to get to the basement before leaving because I think that there are other things that I need to prioritize first. Essentially, I'm kind of at like a crossroads right now where at times I'm like, oh, I think I will be able to actually at least like get a good chunk of the basement done tomorrow. But then I'm like, oh no, actually maybe I won't. So I don't really know what's going to happen tomorrow. I know that I actually have like quite a bit of content that I need to shoot before leaving tomorrow. So yeah, there's a lot happening, but I should be getting to bed because I need to shoot that content and everything and like get up. I have a doctor's appointment in the morning. It's going to be a busy day. So I need to figure out what the deal is for tomorrow and then go from there. But that is going to be in a separate vlog. So thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed kind of a realistic attempt at a to-do list, I will say. But yeah, it is what it is. This is honestly like what happens. You know, you're not always going to finish your to-do list. And honestly, is a to-do list ever really done? No, it's not. So it's whatever. But yeah, I will see you guys in another new video soon. Bye.